there's a chess game, and the ultimate checkmate is, what's a woman?
Yeah.
I mean, when you're coming to with wokeness and you can identify as a woman, you get to use the female restroom. Like, okay, but what is it?
Yeah.
What's a woman? You know, can a man get pregnant? Yes. Okay, well, what is it? Can a biological male get pregnant? And then people panic and they start. The people that identify as a woman are capable of being pregnant, and people that identify as a male are capable of also being pregnant. Like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Say, if you identify as a woman, what are you identifying as? Like, that's the documentary, the Matt Walsh documentary.
Exactly.
Which is fucking amazing. And also amazing that no one's reviewing it.
Mm-hmm.
No one's reviewing it. That documentary is fantastic because Matt Walsh and you can only get it on the Daily Wire, I think, which is unfortunate, but I get it. You know, I get it. The Daily Wire produced it. They want people to sign up, and they're creating this alternative platform for content. But that documentary is so good because Matt Walsh simply asks questions, and he does it deadpan.
Yep.
And it's amazing watching these people just like twist reality into some weird fucking contortionist knot. It's like, what are you saying? What is a woman? What does it mean?
Yeah, it's so revealing.
You know, you're marching for women's rights, but what does that mean? So if I decide I'm a woman and I go out, you're marching for me? I'm a woman now.
Right.
You could just say it?
Yeah.
Like, we can't have that. That doesn't make sense. And it doesn't mean you can't have trans people. It doesn't mean that.
Yeah.
You can most certainly...
And it doesn't mean you're against
Yeah,
anyone.
You're not denying anyone's existence either. They exist. However, if you want to be pregnant, you must be a biological female. This is science. This is something that we have all studied and looked at and observed, and this is fucking doctrine. It's no getting around it.
Yeah.
If you want to breed, if you want the egg in the womb, you want the whole thing to happen, the uterus, the baby, that's a woman.
Yeah.
Just because you have a fucking beard because you're taking testosterone, you're still a woman.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy.
And that's what was so powerful about that documentary was both Matt Walsh's demeanor and, frankly, his respect with whoever he was questioning, and the spectrum of people that he spoke to on this.
Yes.
From, psychiatrists, psychologists, doctors, professors, and even the woman who transitioned hormonally
who has terrible regret,
become a man, who was crying on camera.
That's the problem in this country. When everyone wants to talk about representation. Here's what's not represented at all in the mainstream media. People that have had a horrible experience having gender transition surgery and regret it deeply.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. It's not a small amount. It's a lot of people. Yeah. It's not a cut and dry thing. Look, if there was a way where we had some sort of genetic engineering, where, some super advanced form of CRISPR, where I could just decide I want to be a woman now, and then bam, now I have a double X chromosome, I have a vagina, I'm an actual woman, like 100%, not surgery. And here's the other thing, it's like, if you're saying that you identify as a woman, you're a woman, okay, why do you have to get an operation then?
Right.
Why do you have to take hormones?
Right.
Like, why do you have to do all that stuff? And that stuff seems to be where all the problem lies, because that is purely experimental.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to children. Like, we're now finding, when they're talking about hormone blockers, they were saying hormone blockers are reversible and there's no side effects. That's not true at all. They're finding horrific side effects for kids who take those things.
Right.
And we don't have a lot of long-term data. We just don't. Yeah.